Captain's induction for a student leadership celebration 1 year ago, and the outgoing faces of today were the incoming faces of yesterday. And what a year it's been, as we have seen, a year packed with activity, a year packed with involvement, a year when the captains, when the leaders, when the committees, when everyone worked hard to make the school the place that we know and love. And one of the things that strikes me, seeing these records, is how the activities carried on throughout the entire year. And I think one of the things that we pay tribute to today is that our leaders did not lose heart, did not grow cynical, but the vision that they created 1 year ago burned bright for the whole 12 months. On Simchat Torah, in a very few days, we will read the very end of the Torah, which, although it's a moment of celebration, is actually a poignant and sad moment. We talk about the passing of Moshe Rabbeinu after 40 years of leadership. And the Torah records that his eyes were not dimmed and his body was not weakened. And the message is that he was able to sustain his leadership because his eyes were not dimmed, because he never lost the vision. He never lost the sense of purpose. He never became cynical. It's great, it's wonderful to see young people, our student leaders, embody that same trait of maintaining their vision, of their eyes are not dim, to not lose that sense of excitement, to not lose that sense of purpose. And the truth is, we're not just celebrating that for a small group of people, and we're not just celebrating that for one period of a year. It's wonderful to see our students graduating our school at the end of year 12 with that sense of excitement, that sense of wonder, that sense of purpose for them to go out and interact and make a difference with the world around them. Indeed, I like to think that's a trait of all Scopus students. So today, we thank our leaders, we thank our committees, we thank everyone for the work that they've done, but in particular, for not losing sight of their vision. And our blessing and our hope is that they take that beyond their student leadership experience, and everyone takes that beyond the school and keeps that sense of purpose, that sense of vision. And may it be that for each of our leaders, our outgoing leaders, and in a year's time, the next generation as well, they can truly say their eyes were not dimmed and their strength was not weak. Chazak v'yamatz. And finally, we thank our college captains for 5778. And for 5779, we welcome our college captains.
Rabbi Kennard, Miss Stocker, Jared Alford, Avi Cohen, staff, students, and friends of the college. We are both truly honoured and humbled to be standing before you as the college captains for the year 5779.
Over the last couple of weeks, and in the month of Elul, we have celebrated and observed Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Focusing on personal introspection and growth, we have placed a large emphasis on the people that we are, our actions over the past year, and who we wish to become.
In the upcoming weeks, we will celebrate the Harvest Festival of Sukkot. Sukkot is a time for reflection and appreciation for the materialistic items in our lives, whilst we dwell outside in our temporary homes. Thus, it is fitting that this Chag falls into school holidays as we are all away from our home, Scopus. We have the opportunity to remove ourselves from the bubble that is Scopus, beginning to understand that what we have here is so much more than a school. Hopefully, when we return in Term 4, we come to school with a newfound sense of appreciation.
So, by compounding the personal self-questioning and searching of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, with the communal focus of appreciation and gratitude stemming from Sukkot, we find it fitting today to reflect on the year that has been and the year that is soon to come.
Reflecting on the past year of 5778, we appreciate and acknowledge what has been an incredible year filled with excitement, learning and growth. To the extraordinary past school leaders who have generously devoted their past year to enhancing all facets of school life, we speak on behalf of the student body in thanking you for your unwavering generosity, commitment and creativity.
To the hard-working and inspiring office bearers, your efforts in ensuring that we as students experience an enjoyable and well-rounded year are so appreciated. Thank you. And lastly, to the incredible committee members and the whole class of VC 18. Thank you for your endless contributions to creating a lasting change that has set an exemplary standard for us, the cohort of VC 19. We can't wait to witness your incredible achievements in the future.
Undoubtedly, all the upcoming leaders and the cohort of 5779 will strive to replicate and strengthen the impacts which you have all made.
In the past, Scopus has been likened to many things. A TI-inspired calculator, a hair salon, a hot air balloon, a sandwich, and finally a trampoline, elevating the students and facilitating our opportunity to jump to new heights.
Today, we uphold the tradition and are enthusiastic to announce
that in 5779, we put on our seatbelts, check the mirrors, and push the accelerator, because Scopus is a school bus.
The engine, an integral part of the vehicle that keeps it in motion, represents the core Scopus values, providing the spark to allow all other elements of our bus to function. Without our core values, the engine, the identity of Scopus would break down and we would be hindered in our journey to achieve.
The wheels are the committed staff members that are fundamental in ensuring a smooth and optimal school journey, assisting and pushing us to our fullest potentials.
The GPS of our bus are Rabbi Kennard, Miss Stocker, Jared Alford and Avi Cohen. They ensure that our school bus is always heading in the right direction, guiding us towards the best roads and highways and warning us about the various hazards and traffic jams ahead, eventually preparing us to face the roads ourselves independently.
The radio, equipped with a diverse range of stations and tunes, are the unbelievable informal team, ensuring both an enjoyable ride through the fun and happy vibes of FM radio and the ability to remind us of the serious and important stories and news of the AM radio.
The permeating school spirit is represented by the accelerator, the unique drive that fosters the passion and love for our school.
So we have the engine, the wheels, the GPS, the radio, and the accelerator. All that seems to be missing is the driver, to take the wheel and take the bus for a spin. The students, you all have the ability to travel on your own Scopus journeys, taking the mainstream highways or traveling an exciting journey through the winding roads. So with this in mind, we assign you, the students, with the role of the bus driver. Whilst a stationary bus contains all the potential for an amazing journey, it requires the skills of a driver to get the wheels rolling.
When driving the bus, one has a choice about their experience. We implore you to make the most of your drive, blasting the tunes, travelling at high speed to have the most fulfilling and enjoyable ride possible. On your journey, it is essential to look into your rear-view mirrors and appreciate everything that has got you to this point. Look outside the windows to enjoy the ride and always look forwards to the future with excitement for the rest of your journey ahead.
To our exceptional team of portfolio captains, office bearers, and soon-to-be committees, we are both extremely excited for the upcoming creative initiatives and we can't wait to uncover new depths with you.
Our falafel-eating, shoresh-wearing, intensely Zionist Israel Kesher team will strengthen our connection to the Holy Land and make sure that 5779 is really cool.
Our floor-stomping, ruach-loving dance party duo will permeate the school with a fun-loving springing, bringing only the best vibes to Scopus.
Our change-making, bias-shaking, world-creating social action captains will ensure that we reach out and help the less fortunate.
Our shul-loving, Lord Rabbi Sachs quoting, scooter-riding J-Life captains are going to rejuvenate our Jewish identities.
Our compost-loving, tree-hugging, water-saving green gurus will leave you wanting more.
To the upcoming office bearers, who will continue to enrich the school in sport, tzedakah, art, media, shul, and radio. We are looking forward to bringing life and colour to the school together over the next year to strengthen all facets of school life.
To the class of 2019, what an unbelievable journey it has been so far. We cannot wait to continue growing as a year level and share our final year together. We know that it will be a year that is truly special for all of us.
To the students from year 7 to 12, we are beyond excited to work with you all and further develop our already innate Scopus spirit. We implore you all to get involved and get excited to ensure the upcoming year is the best that it can be.
So as we take the final bounce on the Scopus trampoline and jump into the driver's seat of the bus, we ask you, which road will you travel down? What path will you take? And always remember to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Chazak ve'ematz.